Hey there, future college grads and current debt holders. Let's talk about student loans. Yeah, that joyous topic everyone loves. It's like that weird smell in your grandma's attic. You know it's there, but you try to ignore it. But here's the thing, you can't ignore it forever. These loans can be a real drag, like a lead weight tied to your ankle while you're trying to swim towards financial freedom. Understanding how repayment works is crucial. It's the difference between drowning in interest and actually, affording avocado toast one day. Why should you care? Because we're talking about your money, your hard-earned cash that could be going towards a down payment, a vacation that doesn't involve ramen noodles, or even just some peace of mind. Knowledge is power, people. So, let's break down these changes, shall we? All right, buckle up, Buttercup, because the rules of the game have changed. Remember all that complicated jargon about income-driven repayment plans and loan forgiveness? Well, they've gone and revamped the whole system. First up, we've got new income-driven repayment options. Think of it like choosing your Netflix plan, but instead of movies, it's how much you pay back each month. They've made these plans more generous, which is good news for your wallet. Then there's the expanded loan forgiveness programs. These programs are like golden tickets to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, except instead of candy, you get debt relief. Teachers, public servants, you guys are the real MVPs, and now there's even more reason to celebrate. These changes might seem small, but trust me, they're a big deal. It's like finding a $20 bill in your old jeans. It might not solve all your problems, but it sure does feel good. Okay, so we've talked about the what. Now let's talk about the why. Why should you care about these changes? Because they're designed to give you some breathing room, my friend. Remember that lead weight we talked about earlier? Well, these changes are like replacing it with a pool noodle. You're still swimming, but it's a hell of a lot easier to stay afloat. Lower monthly payments mean more money in your pocket each month. That means you can start tackling other financial goals like saving for a down payment on a house, investing in your future, or finally getting that questionable tattoo removed. And loan forgiveness? Don't even get me started. That's like winning the lottery, except you don't have to share your winnings with anyone. It's a chance to wipe the slate clean and start fresh. Section 4. Real-life relief examples of the new policies in action. All right, enough with the abstract stuff. Let's get down to brass tacks. Imagine this, you're a recent graduate, working your tail off as a teacher. You love your job, but let's be real. You didn't get into it for the money. Under the new income-driven repayment plans, your monthly payments are now more manageable, taking into account your income as a superhero educator. That means you can actually afford to pay your bills and buy groceries. What a concept. Or let's say you're a public defender, fighting the good fight for those who can't afford it. You're a real-life superhero, but even superheroes need a break sometimes. With the expanded loan forgiveness program, after a certain number of years of public service, your loans could be forgiven. Poof, gone, like magic. These are just a couple of examples, but you get the idea. These changes have the potential to make a real difference in the lives of millions of borrowers. Section 5, navigating your loans, tips for maximizing the benefits. Now I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, John, but how do I actually take advantage of these changes? Don't you worry your pretty little head, I've got you covered. First things first, you need to know what kind of loans you have. Are they federal loans or private loans? Federal loans are the ones eligible for these new repayment options and forgiveness programs. Once you know what you're working with, it's time to do some research. The Department of Education website has a wealth of information on income-driven repayment plans and loan forgiveness programs. I know, government websites aren't exactly known for their user-friendliness, but trust me, it's worth the effort. You can also reach out to your loan servicer for help. They're the ones who handle the billing and other administrative tasks for your loans. They can answer your questions and help you figure out which repayment option is right for you. Section 6, the road ahead. Key takeaways and the future of student debt. So there you have it. The lowdown on the latest and, dare I say, greatest changes to student loan repayment. We've covered a lot of ground, so let's recap the key takeaways. 1. Understanding your repayment options is crucial. Don't just bury your head in the sand and hope for the best. Knowledge is power, people. 2. There are new income-driven repayment plans that can make your monthly payments more manageable. Think of it like a choose-your-own-adventure book for your student loans. 3. Loan forgiveness programs have been expanded. offering a path to debt freedom for many borrowers. Who doesn't love a good debt jubilee? But even with these positive changes, there's still a long way to go. The cost of college continues to skyrocket, leaving many students with mountains of debt. We need to keep fighting for affordable education for all. That means making college more affordable, addressing the root causes of student debt, and holding our elected officials accountable. Section 7. A final word. The fight for affordable education continues. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. The student loan system is still a mess. It's like trying to untangle a giant ball of Christmas lights after your cat got to it. But these changes are a step in the right direction. They offer a glimmer of hope in what can feel like a very dark and overwhelming situation. But this isn't the end of the story. We can't just sit back and relax now. We need to keep fighting for a future where everyone has the opportunity to pursue higher education without being saddled with crippling debt. So spread the word, folks. Talk to your friends, family, and even that weird neighbor who always wears a bathrobe outside. Let's make some noise and demand better for ourselves and for future generations. Because education should be a right, not a privilege reserved for the wealthy and well-connected. That's all the time we have for tonight. Stay informed, stay engaged, and most importantly, stay angry. This fight is far from over.